Should you split lanes in an HGV? So, do you hug the middle like it's your long-lost gran? Or do you pick a lane and pray no one parks on a roundabout? Because splitting the lanes in an HGV is one of those things everyone talks about, but no one really explains. Do it wrong, you're blocking traffic and collecting angry car horns like Pokemon. Do it right, and you're gliding through tight spaces like an 44-ton ballerina. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Patrick Biel, your HGV instructor with over 20 years of experience and a front row seat to every mistake in the book. Today we are diving into the myth, the madness, and the method of lane splitting in lorries. Spoiler alert! It's not just about the size of your mirrors, it's about confidence, position, and common sense. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of this no-nonsense HGV POV training, and if you're planning to get your license, check the description below for full details and our guaranteed pass training. Alright, let's split it right. First roundabout, now we're gonna be turning right, third exit, and look at that. Do I split the lanes here or not? Now look at the lanes. They're very, very wide. You very comfortably fit in them, okay? Let's have a look closer. So I'm gonna change into the right hand lane anyway. And look at that. They are very, very wide all the way through to the roundabout. So now, when approaching it, the way to do it is you put the trailer slightly on that white line, okay, to let others know that you are big, okay? You are slightly, your trailer it might go into their lane, so they will give you a little bit more space, indicating left and coming off. What I mean, if you get yourself all the way to the right on the approach to that roundabout and stay completely in your lane, people just won't even see you. They won't even realize that you need a little bit more space. You just making for yourself, you make it so much easier. And there is space as well for them to get into the roundabout. Okay? Now on this one, we're following the road ahead, okay, look, from one lane becomes two, and I'm looking through the roundabout, it doesn't, and no signs saying that the road is gonna be two lanes. So I'm straddling the lanes, okay, straddling the roundabout, so no one goes on your side, indicating left. Look at that, it's just so much easier, because on the approach to this roundabout, it was possible for you to stay in the left-hand lane, but now if there was someone in the right-hand lane going straight, then it could be a problem. Okay, so you're blocking for safety. Now, we haven't got choice here really. Just go through and on the top of the roundabout. Just one lane, it's not too wide. This road's like that as well. Sometimes, you know, on the country lanes, when you drive in an Arctic and when the bend is very tight, you might need to stop, slow down, because you're going to put your trailer or you're going to put your cab on the wrong side of the road. So it's sort of straddling or splitting as well, but on different scenario than the roundabout or a junction. Okay, so now again, let's see and ask the question: what do I do on this roundabout? With two lanes, they look very wide. We're going straight on. Look at that. Beautiful. Just looking at the trailer, staying nicely in the lane, indicating left and going in the left-hand lane. Now, of course, local knowledge helps you a lot. We're going to be following the signs for Fenny Stratford now and Bletchley. So it's a middle lane, and again on this kind of the roundabout, look, the lanes are painted very clearly, they're quite wide. It shouldn't be a problem for you to follow in the lane. You shouldn't need to straddle the lanes at any point here. Okay, Fenny is here, so we're just following. The lanes, as I'm saying, look at the mirrors, trailer very comfortably staying in the lanes. Okay, just following Fenny still. Checking mirrors, Fenny first lane on the left. And again, just going into that lane, the trailer follows. Ready to show off when the amber shows, checking the mirrors, and off we go on the grain, of course. Trying to go to 40 miles per hour as quickly as we can, really. It's safe to do so. I'm doing 40 now. It's okay to do 40. The speed limit changes to 30 miles per hour. I'm checking my mirrors, slowing down to 30, keeping 30 miles per hour. So splitting lanes sometimes is safer to do it for others, if you know what I mean. So basically make safer for other drivers so they don't go on your side somewhere. But sometimes it's just you have to do it because otherwise you won't fit. And this is the example when we're gonna go now, where we're gonna go now. So we're turning left on this double mini roundabout junction, and so I check my mirrors, indicate left, and look at that. If I was in the left hand lane, as it says over there, I wouldn't be able to make the corner without putting trailer on the curb. So that's why I'm straddling the lanes and keeping very close to the curb, with the cab still nicely to the curb. Trailer follows, you can see got quite a lot of space, and again here just doing nicely. Okay. Roundabout, we're just following the road ahead. Now this lane is just too small on the left to be fully in it, so you can just straddle slightly. Just keeping an eye. This is the Leighton Buzzard test suit going through Fenny Stratford. So if you're watching and preparing yourself in the Leighton Bazaar Test Centre, this is what you can have on your test. And this is a very, you know, you can see the bush on the right. Make sure you slow down here and just check if nothing is coming out to the roundabout, you know, from behind that bush. Obviously, if you've got blockers coming towards you, it's a little bit easier because, you know, some people should, you know, coming out from that road, they should give way. But yeah, if they weren't coming from ahead, then make sure you slow down. Just following the road ahead. My speed is about 25 miles per hour. Traffic seems quite busy, there's people walking, so this is a good speed. Now we're following the signs for Water Eaton Industry, and as you can see, this is just straight ahead through this double roundabout junction. And now look at the layout. So we're going over there just straight on, yeah. So now I'm looking at this, and the best way to do it is to split these two lanes. So the two lanes on the right hand side, because we're going straight through the next roundabout as well, which is second exit over there. And the other lane, as you can see, is turning left, so we're already in a good lane here. Now we going forward, so just second exit. It's not good to split the lanes here because these lanes are so wide that no matter what you do, you're gonna leave a lot of space on one of your sides to allow people go. So no point splitting. The other point I'd like to tell you as well about splitting, it's people very often confuse splitting, and they want to take more road when turning left. So we're going to be turning left in about a mile, you know, into the side road. And the way to do it always is to drag yourself forward in the lane you are in and then to make a turn. So what I mean by that, you do not go on the wrong side of the road when turning left, so you don't approach in the wrong lane, in a, you know, so you don't block the traffic coming from ahead of you and then turn. You always try to pull yourself forward and then turn. Use only space in that lane, in your lane, when turning left. I'll show you that in a second. And now we've got three very hard speed bumps, and I always say just 10 miles per hour over them. So just remember that for your test when you come in here, because they're very nasty, and your examiner's seat or your instructor's seat is not it's not suspension, it's not on air, it's just stick to the floor, very rigid, so we bounce all over the place, and yeah, it's not nice. It's 10 miles per hour. They're very bad, but that's the speed bumps here. Okay, the third one, and off we go. The speed is changing to 40 miles per hour, so we're just gonna put the gas and start accelerating. It's good. Doing 30 now. Maybe we can go a little bit faster. The road is very wide, and we can see a lot towards, you know, going forward. So yeah, all good. 40 miles per hour now feels good. This is the situation I was telling you. We're going to be turning left very soon. So when you turn left from the road like this into the side road, you don't go across the middle of the road. You can use as much space as you want in your lane. Okay? So just being in this lane close to the middle of the road. and not splitting the lanes, so these people have space to go out. Obviously we didn't have space to turn in. Now there is more space, so I'm start bringing in. And when I'm going in, look at the van is coming from there. I'm coming back. Oh, the van is gone to the side road as well, but you always expect unexpected and position yourself the way that you're not blocking the road. Alright, this is good, splitting and how to position yourself. Now, just looking, okay, the car is coming. Try to stop so I don't block this road on the left. If that car decides to turn into the road, and they didn't, they just went. Now we can't do anything, so I just you know, the Merc obviously started his turning when I was on the wrong side of the road, and there is no way I can go with the truck. So once I observed and it was clear, then I go with this decision. Okay, so we're gonna come to this chicane at the bottom of this road, and it's a very complicated one as well. So it's sort of about splitting and using the wrong side of the road. So I'll go slowly there to see, to show you, so you can see how to do it. Okay, just indicating that I'm going around this parked cars. Okay, going back, no indicating when you're going back, and now approaching this bed slowly. We have to go on the wrong side of the road, because otherwise we won't make a turn. Look at that. You have to stop, so don't be afraid to just stop and block the road, because if you keep going, then you stop that car coming towards you. Okay, now the first part, going out, taking the trailer around. The second part, going back with the cab all the way to the curb. Okay, now looking at this roundabout, if anything is turning, nothing is turning to the road, we can just keep on going. Look at that, the trailer just dipping slightly. We're turning right, by the way. Okay, these cars are turning, that's all good. So the trailer stayed in my lane as well, which is very good. It's hard to do this, but yeah, we've done it. Now, the next roundabout, we're going to be turning left. There is no other option. You can see the lanes are so narrow. If you see something like this, just split it. Okay? And now, using the momentum, the car is quite far. We want to keep making progress and just go for it. And what's the speed limit on this road? You ask yourself the question. National speed limit, HGV, single carriageway, 50 miles per hour. Is it safe to do it? It is safe to do it. So we go into 50, unless something, you know, just obviously is going slower, then we need to maintain the distance, and that's the speed will be, our speed will be less. Approaching this roundabout, look at that. So the sign, it just says first exit, so we can indicate left when we get to the roundabout. Now there is no other signs, nothing says it's going to be 2 lanes or anything like that. I just straddle this so no one goes on your side. Okay. As I'm saying, this is a part of the Leighton Bazaar test route. We're just going to follow the signs for Dunstable and London now, A5 South. Okay. So how to do that is basically read the signs. read the signs, count the exits. Now we know this is London, Dunstable, A5 and south. Okay, at the moment I can just see the London and Dunstable. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 exit. Okay, but the roundabout is quite far, so I'm still staying in a left-hand lane. Checking the mirrors, off we go. So, fourth exit I said, we know this is A5 we're following, and A5 south. Okay, so the roundabout is just there. Just gonna flick the signal, and the lanes, they seem very wide. Okay, the car is flashing behind us, so I'm gonna assume it was for me, and I'm gonna go and use it. Now, let's see this roundabout. The lane quite wide, green light. I'm not gonna accelerate too much just in case the light changes. Still quite wide lane. A5 south, there you go, right hand lane. Okay, and again, look at the lanes, very wide, very super wide lane. Look at the train, plenty of space. A5 south, middle lane. I'm just going into the middle lane. Super wide lane, super wide. A5 south, 2A5. Okay, so indicating left to change safely into the left-hand lane, as we always want to live in a left-hand lane. So a lot of paint, very wide lanes. Don't split the lanes. Let's go, let's go. Speed limit is 60 here for now, for us, for HGVs. Trying to go, doing now 55. Beautiful, very powerful truck. Still loaded and accelerating nicely. That's it. What we're gonna do now, just gonna come off the slip road, indicating on this marker of 1. Still keeping on the gas, because you don't want to slow down in that life lane over there. On a slip road now, take the gas off. This is the slip road is for you to use it to slow down. Gonna turn right at the top and then right again, and let's see, got quite a lot of cones, and let's see how the turning is gonna be. That should be alright. There's a few cars coming, so we just wait for our chance. Don't push it. Turning right here, back on A5. Nice. How to join the fast road? Speed up as much as you can. Match the speed of the traffic. Don't approach here 30 miles per hour. It's very hard to get into them. just remember on the hill like this, just make sure you keep an eye on speed, because it's very deceiving, very wide road. These trucks are capable of going even 80-90 miles per hour and you won't even feel it, but the weight is pushing you even over 60 miles per hour. So always keep an eye on it, on the speedo. Hover over the brake, and if you need to brake, brake. Now we're gonna follow the signs for Fenny, Stratford and Bletchley. So nothing on this sign for Fenny, but on this one we can see it's a second exit. Okay, now, so we've got second exit of the roundabout. On this big board over there, we can see it's a left-hand lane. It's a second exit, just remember. And now, looking at the lanes, super wide lanes, yeah? So, we're just trying to stick into our lane, but because you are in an Arctic, you don't go all the way to the left. Because if you do, then the trailer will find the shortest way around the bend and he will actually get on a curb. So you can see now in the left hand mirror we've got a little bit more space because I left the cab very near to where the lanes are, you know, on a white line basically. And the second exit, just remember, you can just see Fenny over there where the white line is. That's where we're gonna go. And again, look at the lanes, very wide lanes, don't need to split.
So, should you split the lane? Sometimes, yes, but do it like a pro, not like you're on a power trip in a shopping trolley. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more real-life HGV tips, and don't forget to check the description for the best training with our pass guarantee. Stay safe, stay sharp, and don't be that man. See you in the next one. Drive safe.